Channel6.ca, supported by... Are you looking for a new career that pays well and takes care of you? Then join us at Pitt Ernie's. We are driven to excel. Are you?
Population continues to grow. When that happens, we get more demand on police services, so we have to grow also.
And the City of Red Deer agrees, allowing for 6 new RCMP officers in this year's operating budget.
Well, it's a great opportunity, and I think it's reflective of the council's support and recognition that policing is a priority and community safety is a priority for the City of Red Deer.
In this budget, really, we did move forward substantially on community safety initiatives. In our annual policing plan, which we released for the first time to the public this year, we have made headway in terms of our priorities on enforcement of organized crime, investing in youth, citizen safety with respect to traffic safety, and reductions in persons crime.
One area the city is concerned about and has not seen results yet is property crimes.
Our hope is that through the allocation that we've given through both the crime prevention as well as the policing budget, that we would see reductions in 2016 in property crime as well.
These 6 bodies will be important to our overall operations, and it may support certain units which are yet to be determined.
While it may be tough to put a cost at community safety, City Council feels there needs to be a bottom line to help support the front line.
At $35 million a year, which is what we pay our police now, where's that number going to be in 5 or 10 years if we continue on this pace? Is it going to be 40? Is it going to be 40? Is it going to be $50 million in 10 years? Clearly, that figure is not sustainable from a taxation perspective. So right now, it's focus on prevention for the longer term. I think that's key.
My past life was policing, but I mean, that line item has gone up 70 folks, since I retired, or even after I retired. So I mean, that's almost, heading for 100% increase in 10 years. That's a lot of people. So I mean, again, it's not all policemen, but I mean, that's support folks too. But I mean, it's that's where the investments have been in.
While Red Deer's top cop appreciates having 6 new members, he understands there needs to be some creative ways to maximize the resources.
We have to look at the police resources because we just can't continually ask for more. It's a very expensive proposition, policing. We have to be responsible with our what we do with our resources. So maybe some of the things as a detachment commander you have to start look at is maybe some of the nice to have units that are popular and do provide an important service, but may have to be redirected into frontline policing as well.
But before Superintendent Scott Todd shuffles the deck internally, he's looking forward to meeting with the community to come up with some crime prevention initiatives.
The ad hoc committee that's in place, so I'm looking forward to seeing their recommendations to council to see how the whole community can get involved in crime prevention. It's just not simply a police responsibility, and we only have so many resources dedicated to community policing and crime prevention. Frontline policing will always remain my priority, so in terms of community safety, so we have to balance all of that.
We can't police our way out of into a safe community. Safety is extraordinarily important to everybody, but we can't continue to fund policing and policing and policing. So we need to be able to take a very, very concrete and very, very real approach to crime prevention. And that crime prevention starts with basically building communities, building streets, knowing your neighbors, more merging and coming together than we've seen in the past.
You heard, kind of in summation, Kenny Johnson saying, hey, neighborhoods, and neighborhoods. And I think, he's absolutely right. I mean, we gotta, kind of get back to some of that type of thing where we're not, isolated and expecting somebody else to solve our problems.
If we want to cut policing budgets, if we want to cut enforcement budgets, and emergency services budgets, get to know our neighbors. Get to know your neighbor, build your street, and build your community.
I'm looking forward to see what comes out of the ad hoc committee recommendations and see how the community can partner with us, because we have some ideas of our own in terms of initiatives in terms of crime prevention.